ملی فوتبال بشیم. آقا سلام، خیلی خوشحالم.
Thousands of Iranians packed a central square in Tehran, cheering on their national football team before the World Cup. But this wasn't just a send-off. It was a wartime rally. And the country they're traveling to, the one they're currently at war with. Wednesday, May 13th. Enghelab Square. That's right in the center of Tehran. Iran's national football team, known as Team Melli, was presented on stage in front of a massive crowd. Coach Amir Galanoe was there. The president of Iran's Football Federation, Mehdi Taj, was there. Even President Masoud Pezeshkian showed up for a group photo. But this wasn't your typical good luck at the World Cup pep rally. Mehdi Taj told the crowd, "Our national team is the national football team of wartime." He said the players would represent the people, the country's fighters, the leader and the country, and that the team would be a pillar of authority and resistance. People held pictures of the late Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, who was killed during the US-Israel attacks on Iran. One placard read, "For the blood of the martyrs, sing the national anthem with firmness and without hesitation." This send-off was as much about war as it was about football. And here's where it gets surreal. Team Melli's World Cup base camp? Tucson, Arizona, in the United States. The same country that, along with Israel, has been at war with Iran since late February. Let that sink in. Iran's players are going to train at the Kino Sports Complex in Tucson. Grass is being cut to FIFA regulation height. Hotel rooms are locked in. Security is tight. Sarah Hanna, the director of the complex, said,
With them, as far as we're concerned, it's 100% on and it's never been off. So since they've been identified as a team, we've been moving forward as them as our team until we hear something different from FIFA, which at this point we haven't. So as of this morning, we had training calls and we had some planning calls, and everything is still a go for us.
And despite everything, the war, the ceasefire that's barely holding, the Strait of Hormuz being shut down, FIFA says Iran is playing, and Tucson says they're ready. John Perlman, president of FC Tucson, put it simply, they'll feel welcomed.
I believe when Iran's here, they will be welcome. They will feel welcome. I don't think President Trump or any part of our government will make it their business to make them feel unwelcome or unsafe.
But let's be real, nothing is straightforward. Iran's Football Federation has already laid down a list of demands. Visas for staff, treatment of personnel. That's a big deal when some team members may have ties to the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps, which the US designates as a terrorist organization. And then there's Trump. Back in March, he said that while the team was welcome to participate, he really didn't believe it is appropriate that they be there for their own life and safety. Was that a threat? A warning? Tucson locals dismissed it.
Is there going to be people here? For sure. Are there going to be some protesting? Yes, but I think majority of the people will be for Team Melli, so they will kind of overpower them.
This is the story of the 2026 World Cup that nobody planned for. A tournament meant to celebrate football across North America now has to figure out how to host a team from a country that the host nation is actively fighting. Iran drew Group G. They open against New Zealand on June 15th in Los Angeles, then Belgium, then Egypt in Seattle. On paper, those are football matches. In reality, every single one of those games will carry the weight of a war that's killed thousands, reshaped global energy markets, and locked two nations into a conflict that a ceasefire can't seem to stop. Team Melli has always been more than just a football team for Iranians. But this time, the stakes aren't just about getting out of the group stage. So here's the question. Should Iran's team be going? Is sports bigger than war, or is this just political theater with a football?